Hello everyone, welcome to EduRev, your favorite learning channel. In the previous session, we studied about the primary sex organ, that is testes, and its longitudinal section. So in this session, we will continue with the male reproductive system, in which we will cover the accessory ducts, accessory glands, and external genitalia. So let us begin with our topic. Now moving on to accessory ducts which are a part of male reproductive system. So we are going to discuss about the accessory ducts now. So yes, we know that sperms are produced in the seminiferous tubules. Yes. So I'll write down that sperms are produced in the seminiferous tubules. Done? Done till here? Yes. Now, it has to reach the female reproductive system for further reproduction, right? So the main function of sperm is to get fused with the ova. So this is what we know. So sperm has to travel all the way to the female reproductive parts. So here we will study in this particular section that how sperms are traveling and what passage and what ways or which passage they choose to go and reach the female reproductive system. Yes, clear till now? So we know that sperms are produced in the seminiferous tubule first. Now, after the sperms are produced here, now they will enter a particular pathway, and for this they will reach first in the network-like structure. Network-like structure. I'm repeating it again. Network-like structure, which is known as the retitestes. Yes, I am marking here. I'm basically encircling here the retitestes, or can I mark here number 1? So this is the first duct of the sperm to enter in the pathway. Yes. So I am writing down here a retitestes. Retitestes. All right. Remember one thing, that you have to remember this pathway. Whatever pathway we are studying here, you have to remember all of them, because all these topics are very, very important in terms of your either final exams or in terms of NEET. Yes. So yes, moving further, that now the sperms has reached to the retitestes. Yes. So it is, I am writing down here, it is a network-like structure. Network-like structure. Yes. So after the retitestes, the sperm has to move further to the next duct, I would say. So now it will move to the another opening, that is, the opening of retitestes. It opens into the efferent ductules. It opens into, or you will see in this image also, that it is opening into the efferent ductules. Yes. So the easy way to, or the name that you must remember for efferent tubules, or efferent ductules, is the vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia. Efferentia. So this is the another name for efferent ductules. So I won't write it with the name of efferent ductules. Rather, I will write down here as vasa efferentia. So this is the opening after the retitestes. Yes. So this is the second duct. Got it? Vasa efferentia is the second duct into which the sperm is entering next. Got it till here? Now after the efferent ductules, it will enter into the epididymis. Yes. So now can I write here as the third duct? Yes. I am writing down here also. I am writing down epididymis. Yes. Now keep on track of the passages or the arrows which I am drawing. So this is basically, I am drawing the passage of sperms through which the sperms are traveling. Yes. So till now we've seen that it first enters in the retitestes, then it is entering in the vasa efferentia, then it is entering in the epididymis. Now we will just stop here for a little while on the epididymis. That epididymis has 3 parts. As you can see in this label also, here it has mentioned as head. Yes. So head part, where the first sperm is entering inside, which is it is known as caput. Caput. All right, I will write down here also. It is called as caput. Now from here, the sperm goes into the middle part or the body of the epididymis. Yes, which is known as the corpus. Corpus. Now here in the corpus, I will write down here as the middle part of the epididymis, which is known as the corpus. Now in the corpus, the sperms receive a little amount of nourishment. Yes, they do receive a little amount of nourishment here in the corpus region of the epididymis. Now coming to its tail part, the tail part of epididymis. Yes, I am going further here. So this is the movement of sperm, and this is, as you can see, this is the tail of epididymis, which is called as cauda. C-A-U-D-A, cauda. The tail part is called as the cauda. So yes, now the sperm has entered epididymis. Now it is traveling through its head, body and tail. Now through the epididymis, now it will enter straight into the vasa deferens. Vasa deferens, see, number 4, where I am marking. So you can see the passage, how it is coming back to the vasa deferens. So this is the 4th duct. Yes. So means sperms are entering in the vas deferens. Vas deferens. Now, alright. So till now we've seen the passage or the ducts through which the sperm is traveling. First one is through the retitestes. I would like to mark it with a different color this time. Yes. So first one, it is entering in the retitestes. Then it is going into vasa efferentia. Third one, it is going into the epididymis, and lastly it is entering in the vasa deferens. Yes. So now these 4 ducts that we just discussed, these 4 ducts that we have just discussed, these 4 ducts make the accessory ducts of male reproductive system. So I can write down here that it has 4 ducts, yes, which we have just studied, through which the sperm is moving, as I have shown you in the image also. Now this you must write it in your notebook or try to remember in the class also, and you will study also. In whatever ways you are trying to learn, kindly remember the passage of the sperm through which it is traveling, because it is very, very important. Now the next part of male reproductive system, that are the accessory glands. So in this particular section, we are going to talk about how accessory glands are helping in the movement of the sperm and what else they are doing for the sperm. Yes. So let us begin. So till now we saw that here are the accessory ducts inside the testes, as we have just studied. Yes, accessory duct. So the accessory duct is finally opening into the vas deferens, right or not? Yes. Oh, look here on the left side. They have marked testicular lobules, inside which we have seminiferous tubules, and they have marked first retitestes, then vasa efferentia, then epididymis, and then coming back to the vas deferens. Yes. So I would rather write the accessory ducts here. These are the accessory ducts through which the sperm has traveled just now, according to what we have studied. Now the sperm has entered the vas deferens. Now from vas deferens, now it will enter through the area of urinary bladder, as you can see in this image. But when they enter the urinary bladder, just below it, where you see the vas deferens is meeting, you see where vas deferens is meeting, both of them. Now just below you see that there is a presence of 2 pair of seminal vesicles, 2 pairs of seminal vesicle, and here I am marking 1. I guess now you have understood why I have marked it 1, because this is the first accessory gland in the male reproductive system, that is seminal vesicle. Yes, seminal vesicle is the first accessory gland and it is in the pair, it is 2 in number, as you can see. Now coming to its function, it contains around 60% of semen, that is the fluid for sperm. 60% semen. Yes, note it down, it is very important, very, very important. 60% of semen it has, and apart from that, it also secretes sugars such as fructose and prostaglandins. Yes. So yes, this is about the seminal vesicle. Now you know that the fluid for sperm, the 60% of fluid for the sperm is secreted by the seminal vesicle. Yes. Now the sperm moves to the next part. Okay, all right. Before moving on to the next part or the next gland, I would like to add one more point. That you see that vas deferens is coming inside or coming near to the seminal vesicle. So you might notice, or you can notice, that both vas deferens and the seminal vesicle, they are both opening into a single duct, a single opening. Can you see that? This opening I am talking about, this one. They are opening into the single opening. Now this opening or this duct is called as ejaculatory duct. I hope you know why it is called as ejaculatory duct. Yes or no? Because the semen from the seminal vesicle and the sperms coming from the vas deferens, they are opening or ejaculating inside this duct. That is correct? Yes. So now they have entered in the ejaculatory duct. Now moving on to the second gland. Next gland is the prostate gland. Prostate gland. You can see prostate gland labeled in the image as well. I am circling prostate gland as well. It is single in number. Yes, I will write it down as the second gland here. So you can see that it is single in number, but it also helps in secretion, and it secretes fluid up to 25% for the sperm. 25% of the fluid is secreted by the prostate gland. Apart from that, it also secretes or it also releases citric acid. Citric acid. And what else? It also releases various enzymes. Yes. Now you see that prostate gland is where it is present. It is present just below the seminal vesicle. Now after going through this prostate gland, now sperm or the fluid containing sperm, I would say, enters inside the Copper's gland or the bulbourethral gland. Copper's gland or the bulbourethral gland. Urethral gland. So I would like to mark it number 3 in the image. Now where is bulbourethral gland? This small globule-like structure you see here, small globule-like structure are called as the bulbourethral gland, and here I will mark it as number 3. And I would like to encircle bulbourethral gland here, marking it as the third accessory gland in the male reproductive system. Yes or no? Yes, I believe it. So yes. So yes, Copper's gland or the bulbourethral gland is the third type of accessory gland. Now coming to its function, it has a very important function. Now I would like to mark it with a different color specifically. Why? Because it releases an alkaline fluid. It releases the alkaline fluid. Yes. But the point is, the question is, why it releases an alkaline fluid? It releases the alkaline fluid so that, because we know that sperm has to enter inside the vagina of a female for further reproduction or further fusion of the ova and sperm. But we also know that because there is a presence of urine inside the vagina of a female, so it might cause damage or it might kill the sperm inside its environment. So this alkaline fluid released by bulbourethral gland or Copper's gland, it helps in providing suitable environment for sperm to survive inside the vagina of a female. Yes, so it helps in the survival of sperm. Yes, I will write it down here. It helps in the survival of sperms. Yes, clear till now? So yes, also apart from that, it also provides lubrication of the penis or penis. I would say it provides lubrication of penis. So yes, so these three glands together, I'm marking it again with a different color. Number one is the seminal vesicle, second one is the prostate gland, and the third one is the Copper's gland. You must remember this name Copper's gland as well, because it is the another name for bulbourethral gland. Yes, so these three glands constitute or make the accessory glands of male reproductive system. Got it till now? Yes. Now we studied till now that from the testes through the accessory ducts to the accessory glands, till here the sperm has traveled. Now we will move further with our topic. Moving on to the last part of male reproductive system, that is the external genitalia. So basically external genitalia is called as, external genitalia is the muscular structure which is known as the penis, So yes, this external genitalia or penis is made up of two types of tissues. First one, look in the image, is the corpora cavernosa. I would like to write number 1 here, and second one is the corpus spongiosum, number 2. Yes, what are the types? Corpora cavernosa, and second is the corpus spongiosum. Now look inside the corpus spongiosum. You will see that the urethra is running through the corpus spongiosum. Yes, and here what is the function of urethra? Now urethra helps in the passage of urine and sperms. Yes, it helps in the passage of urine and sperms. Now the top portion of external genitalia, you will see that it is the glans penis. Top portion of external genitalia is called as the glans penis, which is generally covered with the foreskin. Yes, it is generally covered with the foreskin, which is called as prepuce. Yes. Now this glans penis extends into the further opening, which is called as urethral opening or urethral meatus. Now from here, the sperms are finally ejaculated inside the opening of the female reproductive system or the vagina. Yes, for further reproduction process. So for the revision purpose, I would like to discuss the conduction of sperms finally with you, which starts in the testes. Yes, it starts in the testes, inside the seminiferous tubules. Now seminiferous tubules, yes. Now from seminiferous tubules, it enters in the rete testes to the vasa efferentia, to the epididymis, through epididymis it enters in the vas deferens. Yes, vas deferens. Now from vas deferens it goes in the seminal vesicle, yes, seminal vesicle, in which it mixes with the fluid. Now from seminal vesicle it enters in the prostate gland. Yes, from prostate gland it enters in the corpus gland, or known as the bulbourethral glands. Corpus gland or bulbourethral gland. Clear till now? From bulbourethral gland it enters in the external genitalia, which is the penis. External genitalia, which is the penis, and then the final ejaculation takes place. It gets ejaculated after here. Now since we have studied all these topics, now I would like to mark it with a different color. So as we have studied about the 4 parts of male reproductive system, in which first one we studied that the first part is the testes, and second part we studied that about the accessory ducts, which are 4 in number, and these are the accessory ducts I would like to mark here. These are the accessory ducts. Yes. Now the next thing that we have studied are the accessory glands. Now from the seminal vesicle to the corpus or bulbourethral gland, I would like to mark accessory glands, and finally the external genitalia or the penis, which is the 4th part. So this one was the second part, this one was the third part, and external genitalia is the 4th part. So this is the conduction of sperm that we have just revised. So yes, I hope you people have understood about the various parts of male reproductive system. Now till then, you can go to EduRev and attempt these tests to understand the chapter in depth. You can also unlock all the logged videos, docs, and tests of class 12th with EduRev Infinity Plan and ace your exams at less than 80 rupees per month. Thank you.